see the window, but not only see the window. Okay, show off the legs, show off the wheels, show off the wheels. Get going real quick. Get going real quick. Hey, my boy, get going real quick. Yeah. Now, while the 2023 quarterback class is already being headlined by guys like Nico Iamaleava, Arch Manning, and Malachi Nelson, there is another quarterback in the 2023 class who is simply being disrespected and should be up there with those top tier guys. What's poppin', everybody? Hope you're having a super blessed day, and welcome back to SharpeSports. And today we're gonna be taking a look at the real #1 quarterback in the class of 2023. Statistically, let me put you guys on to the unranked quarterback coming out of Western Brown High School, Drew Novak. Drew is a 6'6", 190-pound quarterback who is unranked in the 2023 class, but led the nation in passing yards with 5,269 passing yards, throwing for 56 touchdowns to 11 interceptions. My guy Drew is the only quarterback in the country to throw for more than 5,000 yards and has no stars.
Hey, yo, what the
So I'm gonna show y'all why Drew was statistically the best quarterback in the country last year. However, if you guys want to be the best player in your fantasy league next year, I want you guys to go check out today's sponsor, Campus to Canton. Campus to Canton is your one-stop shop for everything that you need to dominate your fantasy season next year. They have everything from up-to-date news articles. They have advanced metrics on any player that you could ever think of. And if you guys are finally starting to try to get into the college football fantasy sports, they got you covered there too. When I said that they have advanced metrics on every player that you could think of, I mean in college too. So if you guys are finally tired of coming in last place and having to do your league's punishment every single year, I want you guys to go check out Campus to Canton. And when you guys are ready to sign up for your first month, use code SHARPE to save 10% off of your first purchase. Links for everything will be in the description and in this corner. So let's jump into it and let me show y'all why Drew Novak was statistically the best quarterback in the country last year. 3, 2, 1. So I also forgot to mention, not only did Drew Novak lead the entire nation in passing yards, my man had 1,200 rushing yards and 21 touchdowns. This dude had 6,000 all-purpose yards. 6,000 of them, 6K. And this dude ain't got no, bro. Ohio Mr. Football, like this dude is way too good to not be getting the recognition that he deserves. This guy should easily be a 4-star player off the stats alone. Off the stats alone, but my man can't even get 1 star. You can't even bless my man with 1 star. It ain't like he's like a 5'6" quarterback. He could actually play at the next level. Just starting off with a quick little dime right there, something light. Letting it fly. Hitting his receiver perfectly in stride. Yeah, 5,000-yard passer, 1,000-yard rusher. 67% completion percentage, I want to say. So it wasn't like he was out here just throwing the ball all over the place. Only 11 interceptions. Step up. I could tell with his mechanics, he does need to speed up his release a little bit. But that could be very easily coached out of somebody. You could just clean that up with a year or two of just proper quarterback coaching. You don't find guys who are this big able to run the way that he's able to run. Show off the wheels. Oh, never mind. Okay, see, now if he has this release all the time, that's a different story. Steps up, boom. Lets that go. Hits this dude perfectly in stride. Yeah, I've covered Drew Novak before. This guy, he is so talented, and I feel like there's not enough people that are giving him a look. Like, it is insane. I know that this 2023 quarterback class is very, very deep. It's extremely deep. But Drew Novak, he should have his name up there with some of the top guys for sure. I mean, he's just, whether he's standing tall in the pocket, whether he's rolling out to his strong arm side or to his weak arm side, he's able to hit his dude perfectly in stride. I mean, just look at the ball placement. Don't be so like, oh, the technique. Obviously, I'm big on technique, but he's hitting this guy right on the numbers perfectly in stride. Like, at the end of the day, it don't matter who has the nicest form. It matters who can get the ball to where it needs to go. Leaving it high. Come on, man. My boy Drew Novak, he's him. Keeping his eyes downfield. Look at this. The whole time, doesn't let the pressure bother him. Keeps his eyes downfield. Finds the dude in the back of the end zone. I want to see what his running's looking like. My man rushed for 1,000 yards. I want to see what the legs are looking like. Boom, right? Look at the window he's throwing this into. Got traffic all over the place. Bow. He throws it over this dude in between these two guys. Like, that's a great throw right there. That's another thing I look for in quarterbacks, especially after going to these 7-on-7 camps where the secondary is just flooded with players. Like, what does the quarterback's vision look like? Can you see the window? But not only see the window. Okay, show off the legs. Show off the wheels. Show off the wheels. Get going real quick. Get going real quick. Hey, my boy, get going real quick. Yeah. Hey, my boy got in this bag. Hey, Drew Novak is him. Hey, this guy needs more love. He needs more attention. He's got all the tools that you would be looking for in a top tier quarterback. 6'6", 190. He's pretty much built like Trevor Lawrence was in high school. Maybe a little bit lighter, but not by much. Like, his whole play style is similar to Trevor Lawrence. Trevor Lawrence was a more polished passer, but I'm telling y'all, 1 to 2 years of solid quarterback coaching with this guy, you know, just working on his footwork, working on getting that consistent, short, quick throwing motion out. Bro, this guy, you could seriously have a whole project quarterback. This is the type of guy who reminds me of like a Josh Allen, a guy who has all the physical tools that you would ever be looking for, but for some reason just went under the radar when it comes to college football. And then all of a sudden you look up 2, 3, 4 years from now and it's like, oh, he's one of the best quarterbacks in the entire country. How did we not see it? Like, this guy, he could simply get it done. I mean, just a dime. I mean, just rolling away, perfectly leading his receiver to the outside. I don't know what that route was by his receiver, but hey. Slide up, slide through. Yeah, one area I would like to see him work on, of course, he was a 1,000-yard rusher, but I want to see him get quicker in the pocket. When it comes to just eluding and moving around in the pocket, I want to see him have a little bit more suddenness. It's more of like a, all right, I'm going to get over here. Like, I want to see him like really be able to just like move in the pocket with the quickness. Because if he's able to do that, and then if he needs to be able to just tuck it and run, it's only going to make him that much more difficult of a quarterback to stop. Yeah, I mean, and then he does a great job of, even when he has pressure in his face, he does a phenomenal job of not letting the pressure get to him. Oh, shoot, got him. Where you going, little boy? Put him in the bladder. He said, no, where you going? Get off of me. And then, yeah, he's a strider. As soon as he gets some open field in front of him, it takes him a second to get to his top end speed. But my boy, he can kind of slide a little bit out there. He probably looks like he's like low 4.7s, probably like 4.72, 4.73, which for a quarterback his height is more than fine. If he continues to work on his speed training, if he gets down to like 4.65 with his height and then his arm talent, that's phenomenal. Run him over. Just baby him. Again, perfectly thrown, leads his guys perfectly. He's not overthrowing guys. Obviously, it's his highlight tape, so we're not going to see a lot of the misses, but I mean, his ball placement and where he's just been dropping these passes have been money. So that is what the nation's passing leader, Drew Novak, is looking like on the field. And I'm pretty sure he's also the nation's all-purpose yards leader. I mean, the dude had 6,000 all-purpose yards. 6,471 to be exact. When I see a guy like Drew Novak, it simply boggles my mind how a guy, it's the reason why I made this channel. You have a guy who has done everything that he possibly can do. He's put up the stats. He's got the size. He has the film. He has the winning record too. His team went like 11-3 and were ranked as like the 80th best team in Ohio, which Ohio is a powerhouse state when it comes to high school football. So that's pretty solid. What more can this guy do to get some college looks? All I hope is that whatever team Drew Novak ends up going to, because he will get offers, that's for sure. But I just hope whatever team he goes to really invests in him, really sees the quarterback that he could turn into, takes the time to develop his overall game, you know, get the footwork right, get the throwing motion right, you know, just have him just overall transform his game, and then let the God-given natural ability take over on the back end. Because a guy like this, I'm telling you, he reminds me a lot, not of Josh Allen as in play style, but in Josh Allen as a story. Josh Allen coming out of high school was arguably physically one of the most blessed quarterbacks in the country, and just didn't really get many looks. That's kind of like what Drew Novak is. I mean, 6'6", 190. He could run. He could throw. We might have a guy on our hands here. But comment down below. Do you guys think that Drew Novak is overrated, underrated? Do you think, what star would you rank Drew Novak? I would have him ranked as a 4-star quarterback for sure. I wouldn't give him that 5th star. There are some things that he does need to improve on, but he's a 4-star quarterback for sure. Also, if you haven't already, be sure to give this video a like, and also comment down below any other players that you want me to take a look at, and hit that subscribe button and turn your notifications so you never miss any of the fire videos that we're dropping on the channel. With all that being said, I love and appreciate all you guys, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Ciao.